All right. Um, don't even know how to start this. So, part of my recovery is being on MAT. What that is as medicated assisted treatment. So early on in my recovery, I put myself on Sublocade to prevent, as a precaution, so that way if I did attempt to relapse, I would automatically go into withdrawals. And that seemed like a really good idea for me at the time, because I had went basically in my whole life using. So for somebody to just like stop, like if you're using from the age of 12 all the way up until you realize that you need to get clean and sober, you don't really know like how to live life without using, because that's all you know how to do. So I took that precaution and took that step in my recovery. And certain people are gonna have their thoughts about it. They're gonna have their own feelings about it. A lot of people think, oh, if you're on MAT, you're not really in recovery, and complete abstinence. And it's like, dude, it's a fucking medication. Like, I'm not out here snorting it. I'm not out here fucking trying to smoke it. Like, I'm not out here trying to abuse the medication, right? And like, don't get me wrong, some people do that, but like, I've heard stories of people like snorting their subs and trying to get high off of them, and like, honestly, it's not even really like a feeling that you want to keep and try to like get high off of. Like, at that point, you might as well just go relapse and make it worth it, dude. Like, but yeah, that's some of my thoughts on the topic. But fuck, I completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, so you don't really want to go down that road of relapse, and I'm actually going to make another video on that topic, because that also came on my radar when people like to say, relapse is a part of your recovery, and I completely disagree with that way of thinking, because I'll give you a little insight into it right now. The reason why I disagree with that is because it kind of plants a seed. It plants a seed in your head, so that way, like, when you do relapse, because ultimately that's what happens if you like accept that as a truth, that relapse is a part of your recovery. You're planting a seed in your head, basically telling yourself that it's okay when you do relapse. So you're kind of giving yourself a okay on relapsing, and that's not okay. Right? Like, that's not okay. I mean, if it happens, it happens, but you don't want to have that thought in your head. Like, you don't want to have that seed in there, basically, because it's basically like a reservation, dude. Like, if you think about it, it's basically a reservation, but it's slightly different. But yeah, like, I had a conversation with somebody the other day who, like, relapse is part of their story, and they use that as an excuse to use and to relapse. Like, they kept on using that as the reason for them, like, as a okay for them to keep relapsing, instead of them actually becoming accountable for themselves and their actions, and realizing that, like, that's not okay. And they also told me, if they had looked at it as the way that I view it, like, it being okay to relapse as like being a seed planted in your head for a reservation, giving you an okay to use. If they had looked at it that way, instead of looking at it as it is okay to relapse, they said that they wouldn't have relapsed and they wouldn't have used that as an excuse. So there's that. But that's like completely off topic from what I was originally talking about. The whole reason why I made this video is because, yes, I'm on mat, but yesterday I got my first Sublocade injection, and it's been kind of rough since I got it. I've been drowsy as hell, basically useless. The nausea that I'm experiencing is fucking insane, bro. I've been nauseous like since about 30 minutes after I got the shot, and it's not fun. Like, I'm slow. I feel like I'm walking in quicksand. I was gonna go train today. I was hoping that I'd be able to go train, but I ended up having to go back to sleep. I was hoping that I could take like maybe an hour nap and I'll be good. I'll be good to go train, but I'm too tired, dude. Like, my body is still adjusting to it. I haven't had like any serious pain or anything, but a lot of people said that it's going to be really painful, and that's not my experience. It kind of feels like a minor discomfort. It's maybe like a 0.5 or a 1 out of the pain scale, like out of 10. But then again, I have a really high pain tolerance. I am a fighter after all, so my pain tolerance is going to be a little bit different than everybody else's. But yeah, dude, like, I'm kind of pissed that I'm not able to train. I'm supposed to do a double day today and do 2 hours of training. I'm supposed to work technique for an hour and then hit pads too. Or at least typically that's like my Thursday and Tuesday routine. But yeah, my routine's all thrown off. And my sleep, I haven't really, like, I get drowsy, and I tried to sleep last night. I probably woke up twice in my sleep. But I think that might have been like some anxiety on waking up on the proper time for my alarm. But yeah, dude, I've been having like hot flashes and kind of feels like slight withdrawal symptoms, but I can't tell if that's like a side effect of the shot, or if I'm having like some kind of sinus infection, because I've been coughing up some phlegm for the past 2 days, and my throat's like hella dry. But then I also don't know if the reason for that is because I didn't tape my mouth the other day when I slept, so I woke up with my throat kind of dry. And it's like these little things that it could also be that wouldn't exactly be attributed to the Sublocade side effects. But yeah, there's that. So I don't know if it's allergies or if it's a sinus infection. Supposedly I have chronic sinusitis now, so that's another thing that I'm dealing with, and it's just like, fuck, bro, if it's not one thing, it's another. Like, all I want to do is train and finish my step work, you know. But I don't know, everybody is saying that I took the proper steps in my recovery to get to where I need to be. So hopefully it gets better. It's only day 2, so still got another 30 days until the next shot. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna do like this one and then be done with it. But I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully I don't have to supplement. I don't really want to supplement while I'm on this. I just want to like just do that one and then be done with it. And I'm a little nervous. I have some anxiety around training with it, and with it being in the area that it is, because of the nature of Muay Thai and kickboxing and taking the hard shots. Like, I don't know, bro. I have another fight, another competition coming up, and I'm already missing training for it, so it's like, fuck, bro. Why? But yeah, man, this is just like a little... I think I'm going to document this part of the journey, too. I'm trying to get more consistent on my uploads, but yeah, we'll see. All right, well, that's all I got for this one. Later.